Did change my titles.
This battle will see the light of day. history. The captain is lunatic, but only knows the way, leading one more final trek before his end of days.
Make you ready and heave ahead, finally and keep it so. Hasten us to journey's end, no storm too much for me. I'm the captain of the ship, no matter the crimes I did commit. Until my death, I'll never quit.
Not running away.
Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Welcome back to another episode of Trash Talk. Bam. My name is natetrash. Thank you guys for jumping in. As always, this podcast founded, created, broadcast on and from Treaty 7 land, part of the Blackfoot territory. Thank you guys for joining us. We got Vlad from Red Deer. As always, we got Mr. Ryan Obscure. We got me, and we're going to be talking about the Vakken Metal Battle. Got some videos of last night. Me and Ryan were out shooting. We are going to be talking about the new venue that's going to be in the spot that Broken City was. It's called Modern Love. And I was talking to John Kennedy from Newground Booking about it this morning. And it's going to be sick. So, yeah, let's get into it. How are you doing, boys?
Doing good, homie.
Yeah. How's fucking
Fantastic.
how's shit up in Red Deer, Vlad?
She's a little chilly, but no, things are great here, man.
Good shit. Yeah, it's been chilly here too, but I guess the Chinook is coming in, so that's a good sign.
We're getting there. It's February.
Yeah, exactly. It's it sucks.
I feel like we're done with that minus 30 shit.
Yeah, I
I'm
hope
worried.
so, because it's really screwed me the last 2 days at work. My boss was like, "Yeah, let's nail the membrane to the roof. You can nail the membrane to the roof. It's in the system."
Did you slap him on my behalf?
I was like, okay, so here's the thing. We're not just gonna nail a day's worth of sheets to the fucking roof and then start to prime and membrane again after. Also, if you fucking hit this fucking membrane with a fucking hammer in this cold, it's gonna shatter, and we're gonna have to rip it up anyway. And
If it's even stuck.
yeah, he wasn't happy about it. And I was like, this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna wait, and we're gonna pound out the membrane, and we're gonna bust ass when the weather's nice, because that's what roofers fucking do.
Yeah, exactly.
And I felt really shitty today, and it was really windy, and I was like, I'm not getting up on the roof. Fuck that, man.
I was up on Northland Mall. They're just tearing that fucker down. Like, they're just tearing it down, and they're just chopping chunks out of it and leaving sections for, like, new buildings, because they're going to do, like, a Deerfoot City deal.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, we have to go up there and, like, clean it up and stuff, and then they'll come and cut the roof out. Thank fuck I don't have to tear any roof. I got to watch these other guys from the demo crew tear roof. All I have to do is, like, scrape tar and gravel.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Hey, it's yellow death. It's that yellow fiberglass that
Oh,
just
I hate
gets
it.
like it just gets inside your fucking soul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes your bones itchy.
Yeah.
It's the itch that you can't scratch unless you have a fucking knife and open yourself up.
Like the one dude's like bundled up so much he's got like duct tape around his gloves and his sleeves, and he's like, it still gets in here. I was like, because you're not wearing leather gloves, dude. And he was like, is that what it is? Because he's like, between my fingers are really itchy, and it's like he's got like nice work gloves, but they're that mesh in between the finger. So it's just like all the dirt and fiberglass is just like focused in the crotches of his fingers, and he's like, I go home and I just sit like this.
I'm pretty sure that was Vietnamese torture back in the 60s.
Yeah, like yeah.
That's brutal. It's very brutal.
Yikes.
Fuck, man. Vlad, how's work going for you, buddy? Mr. Numbers Man.
Oh man, dude, it's we're coming up on the year end for everybody. Bunch of the companies we take care of there, they close in end of March. So just crunching numbers, then bouncing into school, then writing new hooker spit songs, and sometimes I sleep.
Me too. Actually, I like to prioritize sleep because that's what charges the battery for everything else, man. If I don't get my 8 hours of sleep, I fucking feel royally wasted. Like, it's bad. I don't even know how I'm gonna, like, This is why I don't go out and party so much anymore, because I really cannot do it. My body just cannot handle it. Like, even if I get only 5 hours of sleep, my body feels like it's been running partying all night, even if it's just like staying up late because I was doing some video editing or something.
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, even if I sleep for 8 hours after I drink, I still feel like crap for 3 days.
I gotta mentally and physically prepare myself for battle. Like, without a doubt.
In the mirror talking to yourself.
Yeah, right on, yeah. Everybody in the chat, say hello. Don't be afraid. We're all chilling here. Thank you all for joining us. Greatly appreciate it. So now we're gonna jump in to some videos here. We're gonna chill
Check it out
on the Spotify for now. Actually, you know what? We'll keep that open. And we will give this guy a little bloop. There we go. Perfect. We can see better now. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Comments are nice. Comments are nice. Don't be afraid to jump into the conversation in the chat and, like, let us know what you think of these videos that we're going to show you. So last night was Walking Metal Battle Round 2 in Calgary. And we had, whoa, slow down. Preemptive strike.
We're not there yet.
And we had Divide the Dead from Red Deer. We had From the Flame from Calgary here. And we had Red Shifted from Calgary here as well. We also, Walking Metal Battle Round 3 also has a Red Deer band in it, which is Grim.
Okay.
So it'll be good. It'll be good to see. I'm very stoked.
I've never heard of them.
That we got the Red Deer bands. Yeah, good shit. Vlad, you got to fucking do more research, man.
Obviously, I need more homework.
Okay, first of all, you got to use school for learning about shit, okay? Okay, Vlad?
Yeah, like the whole time I was going through roofing school, I spent that time to learn how to build a really good Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon card deck. So
Fair enough. Life skills, right? Life skills.
yeah, things that'll matter later on
Yeah, exactly.
when I go to the professional Pokemon League.
Gotta
They do hold
catch
those in
'em
Calgary.
all. Pokemons. Yeah, actually, Metal Galaxy and what's Steven's first player? Actually, they're fans of our stuff. So maybe one day we can parlay that into Horrify sponsored trading card battles, huh? Yeah.
I know someone in the band that would be fucking stoked on that.
Hey man, it's all about Joey Jojo. So let's check out this video. This is Divide the Dead, and it's actually 2 songs in one video. So let's because I didn't want to hit the button and then hit the button again. I just kind of locked her in. And so I forgot the shoulder rig, so it's going to be a little shaky. I forgot the new shoulder rig that we got, and we had to do the camera just by hand, and I'm still a little bit stiff from just recording for 7 minutes straight. It's a light camera, but it's still the cage on it. It's still heavy.
It's a hefty boy.
Yeah. It is a hefty boy. So let's check this out.
Let's do it.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Let's get this sound fixed here. We're not in the right spot. We got to get in the right spot, you guys. Sorry, guys. You guys, we got to get in the right spot.
Oh yeah, look at that thing, ML.
Right? That's how Ryan got engaged. Was he blew a smoke ring onto
Sasha's finger.
onto Sasha's finger.
Amazing.
at Loud as Hell last year.
In the windstorm.
Yeah. That's how she's like, oh shit.
Oh shit, this guy's for real.
For Raziels. There, now you guys can probably hear that. dig it. Homeboy on guitar does this little wibbly dibbly pick thing for his solos. It's pretty tricky stuff. Not really tricky, but it was cool. I'll be right back, guys.
Those headstocks are always so fucking massive.
Oh man, they're dangerous.
It's like, it always reminds me of like a smaller upside down guitar on top. Like,
I've accidentally smacked Dan with my headstock a few times when I used to play those guitars live.
just a little cut under the cheek.
Fuck yeah.
I like your banner.
Yeah.
Looking right! Thank you so much for having us tonight! This next song, we call Switch Fight.
That Jesus and Cunt shirt. True classic.
Right? I'm just glad the high school I went to didn't like try to censor us. We could wear like whatever clothes we wanted. Like we were all rocking like Cannibal Corpse hoodies and shit. And like they were like, we don't care, fucking. I went to a remedial fucking high school in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. So they were like, hey man, as long as you're coming to fucking class, we don't care what you wear.
Meant. cool. I didn't know Greg played with a mask live.
You do now.
Well, the only time we ever played with them, and I, you know, was Black Metal birthday, and everybody had the Black Metal face paint going on, so.
Just paints his mask.
No, he had some killer face paint going on that night.
I always do the same face paint when I do that. I just try as hard as I can to do the Misfits Fiend skull.
He had some like Golf Gorgoroth vibes going on.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
The squiggly digglies. I'm pretty sure he practices dark arts.
Okay. What do we think about the Vlad the Dead?
I dig them.
Yeah, they're tight.
Not too bad at all. I think their guitar player is trying to be Mr. Cool Guy, but hasn't played a whole bunch of shows. But he's got the swagger inside him. Once he gets comfortable with playing some shows, that guy will fucking bust some ass on guitar for sure.
Move around a little bit.
He's got the old spirit in his bones.
What you need is the wireless receiver so you can do spin kicks.
Buddy, I'll fucking receive you wirelessly if you don't chill.
Last time I got a virus.
Transmitted over Bluetooth. You know what? Funny thing is, I don't have tooth. So,
Yeah.
you know.
No tooth.
I can't have Bluetooth because I don't have tooth. Actually, no. I only have tooth. I don't have teeth.
Yeah. I tore out my Bluetooth.
Oh, shit. Thanks again, everybody, for joining us. It's greatly appreciated. We're going to check out this next video. This is from The Flame.
Turning a blind eye to the suffering of your own kind. When will you realize that the air you're breathing, the same as mine? Just keep breathing. Each and every breath keeps my heart beating. Forever sinking is where this path.
Sorry to turn all that shit up on you guys like that. It's my volume that's low. Oh, yo, Mr. Pete Mercer. You sweet boy.
What's up, homie? What up?
It's so weird to see a metal vocalist, like a frontman, without a metal shirt on. I think I'm gonna do that now. I don't think I'm gonna wear band shirts on stage anymore, guys. I think I'm gonna go and see what I can get for like old fast food restaurant work uniform shirts. Like one of those McDonald's shirts that looks like the hamburger.
Yeah.
Where it's like brown and then it's like red and then green and then like dark brown and then like light brown again, so it looks like a bun with a burger in it.
I held on to like my 7-Eleven work shirt for years before I ended up throwing it out. It was back when they made you wear bright fucking red. It was just like a solid bright red fucking shirt.
Yeah.
And there were button ups, so like used to just like wear it over the band shirts.
There you go. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Had my 7-Eleven name tag because like fuck that.
See, that's what I gotta do. That's what I should do for stage clothes now. Is dress in different full work uniforms. With like non-slip shoes and shit and like the khakis, you know.
I want to see you
visor.
on stage dressed as a fucking Apple genius. So fucking bad.
Bro. Right?
Oh shit.
That'd be
And then you have to like personify that and just be like, Samsung suck. Just like let's go off. If you're Walmart, you're like shitting on another fucking store.
All right, you motherfuckers. I want everybody in the house with a Samsung to get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out.
This is Apple territory. Gung 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 dun 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 dun. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start an Apple Genius themed fucking slam band.
We'll probably just get hit with a fucking cease and desist like immediately.
Do the whole thing in GarageBand
Mm-hmm.
on an iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's
like
all
that.
going to be recorded on a Samsung just to fucking fuck with people.
Yeah, that's the deep fake. And then the secret song at the end is telling everybody that we're actually Samsung guys, and this whole song, all this music is about fucking Apple phones instead. You know, some dumb shit like that. That'd be fucking great. Hilarious. I love it. Okay, let's check this out.
Who are those guys again?
That's From the Flame.
From the Flame. They were good. They're good.
They're not bad. So this guy here, I interviewed these guys last year.
Oh?
Their drummer, I said hi to him at the show. I was like, hey man, good job. I got some good videos of you guys. And he like looked at me and looked away and he totally didn't recognize me. And I was like, oh shit, well, I'm gonna have to fucking, honestly, I don't care when people don't recognize me. I don't expect people to recognize me. If everybody I know recognized me every time they saw me, it would be a fucking headache and a half. So it was totally cool. I told him I got some videos for him. And then this guy, I didn't even see this guy until he was on stage. I was looking for him, but he must have been like crouching in the back.
With the long hairs?
Yeah, crouching in the back by the instruments.
Just that back dark corner of Dickens there, just fucking...
Right? But they're good dudes. They're all really good dudes. They're all super stoked about their tunes. They all have busy lives, so it's really hard for them to get out to shows and do the in-person networking, and like their Facebook is like grown-up Facebook and stuff, right? So
yeah,
they're detached. So I meant to reach out to them a little while ago to see if they wanted to play some shows, but obviously swamped nonstop. Always fucking busy. And whenever I'm not busy, I make myself busy right away. But I'm getting better with writing shit down. So that's From the Flame.
Sticky notes.
Yeah, well, now that I'm running a job site, I'm forced to use a day planner. So I've been using the day planner for everything, for all my stuff too, my personal stuff. People in the chat, you guys have a hard time scheduling things and remembering things? And if you do, what do you do to mitigate that? Day planners, notes in your phone. What do you guys do? Drop a comment in the chat.
I personally make notes in my phone and then forget that I have a notepad on my fucking phone. And then months later, I'm like, oh, right, I have this list that Oh, I didn't do anything on this fucking list.
Very
Phone
nice.
reminders for me.
Very nice.
Guess I could set it up like fucking alarm wise, or right, like events, because you can like program that shit in your.
So that was from the Flame. This is Red Shifted. Red Shifted 1. I think that's well deserved. It was really rad to see like a fucking death metal band win. And well, I've seen it a couple of times, but usually what happens is people aren't really satisfied with the choices sometimes. But I think this year, doing the videos, and like I wasn't asked to go out and do it. Trash Talk isn't on any of the posters. We didn't sponsor any of this. Nobody's paying us. Nobody said, "Hey, come out and shoot some videos." I just wanted to do it because I knew that during the week it's shows during the week and it's a battle of the bands, right? And seeing the poster and being like so locked in with the scene, I knew that a lot of those bands aren't really spending a whole bunch of time like grinding out promo, like an obsession like I do, right? Like that's fun for me. That's my hobby on the internet is like, let's figure out some new promo strategies. Let's figure out some new video editing stuff. Let's figure out how we can cultivate new fans. Let's figure out how we can get better interviews, more content, you know? Like that's my shit. Not everybody's like that. And I'm learning better. I'm learning more and more that it's not a contest. It never was a contest. And to make it a contest diminishes everybody's efforts, including the people who are succeeding. And as long as you're doing what you want to do and what you enjoy doing, you're fucking succeeding. So that's the plain fact. But shooting the videos has been fun too because it's allowed me to exercise my video skills with the new camera without having to worry about like, is this going to be good? Because I shot the first day I used the camera, we shot a band at the Palomino. But we couldn't get like as soon as we got to the Palomino, it was all bad. My memory, we filled up my 256 gigabyte memory card. I put it on my computer and it said 11 hours to transfer files. I was like,
oh no.
I was like, oh, well, that's good. We got about 2 hours until we got to leave. So that's nice. That's real nice. And then I was like, okay, well, we need to find a memory card. So I went to Shoppers by the Palomino. Or no, we went to North Hill Mall. We walked to North Hill Mall.
Yeah, we hoofed it there.
And they only had these Kingston ones. And it said 80 megabytes per second. And that's like a minimum that I need for the video that I shoot. But I also didn't understand any of the settings, like any of the footage compression options, anything like that. So I just switched some things up to just make the number bigger for the file, because on the camera display it has a little bar, and it says like how much time you have for shooting on that piece of memory, right? So
with your current settings.
Yeah, so I was like trying to make that number go up. I was like, fuck, an hour. We got 45 minutes. It started at 30 and then it was like 45 minutes. And I was like, and then it went back to 38 minutes. I was like, fuck it, we got to shoot. They're starting, we have to shoot this. So Ryan, bless his heart, shot the shit out of it. But it's either the memory card or the way that we shot it. But some of the videos got clipped out, and all of the clips have like chopped out parts, and it was just really disheartening to see. But I messaged him and I straightened it out, and of course, we're gonna shoot a bunch of stuff for them for free, because that's what we do now that we understand the settings. Because in the end, we don't charge everybody money to shoot their stuff, even though like we have a high-end setup and it's like premium footage. We're doing this because we love to do this, and we know that it has value in itself, and I get to throw it on my YouTube channel. So I'm not doing it for free necessarily. I still get my YouTube channel built up. I still get to spread the gospel of trash, and everybody gets a little bit more eyes on their stuff, right? And that's the whole thing. That's the whole point of Trash Talk, baby. That's the whole point of all of it, is to get eyes on the local scene. And it's starting to work. It's starting to work, man. We're getting there. Couple more years, and we'll be a fucking destination. Alberta will be a fucking going up through Alberta, going up to Edmonton, or like fucking starting in Edmonton and then going down through Alberta over into BC and then down into the States, you know? That might be a fucking thing that happens in the next couple years because we're putting the work in and everybody's supporting and everybody going out to shows. None of this is possible without any of you guys. All you guys in the chats and all you guys subscribing, and if you guys got Amazon Prime, hit subscribe and give me that Bezos money, because if you got Amazon Prime, you got a free Twitch subscription. So get on it. Give me them Bezos bucks. So yeah, it's working. Void Hopes, I have a planner for everything. And then Cursed Earth, Read, Sweet Read, 2 different calendar apps and a bunch of notification settings. Hey, you, my friend, if there's anyone who like needs to stay organized, buddy, that is you 100%. Reed, you are sweeter than pudding at Christmas time, buddy. Like, bro, you are sweeter than sugar-coated fucking artificial sweetener. All right?
Prince a mean freaking t-shirt too.
Yeah. Shout out to Reed, South Prairie Shirt Co. We're still rocking South Prairie Shirt Co. Don't you guys worry. Like, we still got that shit going. There's just been a lot of new stuff happening at the shop. There's been some switching around of this and some changing up of that. And Reed is like whoosh, taking control of like 4 or 5 Roman chariots all at once and just like running them through the Coliseum like a fucking gladiator monster of merch printing. He's the greatest. I love you, Reed. I'm fucking very stoked that you're in the chat tonight, buddy. Let's check out Redshifted because they're deadly. Vlad, you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
This song is called False Idols.
Ryan, did you shot this one too, right? Yeah? Okay. Good shit, buddy. Good shit. So, this is one thing I have to say about James Neal, okay? This guy is like 7 feet tall. He is a metal monster. He's also in Gales of Avalon. And he was in a band called Misanthropy, and they were like a horror death metal band. And when World Class White Trash was in their prime time, peak partying days, we played a show with Misanthropy. And Mr. James, holy, can he murder a set? He is very, very rad. Like, and he's so nice and unassuming when you talk to him. He's just a regular dude, right? But and he's also everybody slowed down on partying from back in those days. But he used to know how to tie one on and get a good show in, and it's really wicked to see him on stage. But as far as his vocals go, he's one that gets warmed up as he's playing.
Nice. A warrior.
Can you see Reese's hair in the fucking corner? Reese is awesome. He's
Nice.
the drummer for Exit Loons, but he'll show up and he will fucking just headbang non-fucking stop.
One thing I will say, Ryan, about shooting is that space between the top of their heads and the top of the frame. You want to make that roughly a quarter to a fifth of the entire frame.
That's also, I was finding it difficult to go from 7-foot giant to like other people in the band.
That'll happen. That will happen. You know, they're different focal points.
Yeah, exactly.
And it would also be a lot easier if we had our fucking setup. You know, I did get a new tripod too, and fucking didn't bring that. Well, that's also because it's not a fucking it's not a tilt head, and I need quick release plates and this and that and fuck. Camera stuff, boys, camera stuff. But guess what? Music videos, baby. Music videos. Not only are you going to be able to come around here and play a good show, you're going to be able to come around here and get a good live video shot. And you're going to be able to get a music video shot. It's going to be a destination, fellas. Let's keep rocking. You guys gotta admit, like, these videos look fucking sick with a real camera and not just shot on the old trash talk phone. Don't mind Vlad, he's watching the stream on his phone.
No, I'm just giving these guys a follow.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Fun fact about Redshifted, their bassist was my old bassist, Mr. Jessifer LaFarva. No, Jesse Lefebvre, and he's a fucking absolute sweetheart. And the guy helped me through some very, very rough times in my life. And I want to just like help their band get some kick-ass fucking shows. But they're fucking guys. The fucking guys. Oh, he's watching. Fucking Jesse's watching.
He's watching.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Jesse.
Nice.
Jesse, let's get on some shit for the band, man. Let's fucking do it up, buddy. I fucking got you, bro. I owe you. I fucking owe this to you, man. Like, the shit that we went through in World Class, buddy, I fucking got you covered, man. No problem. This is what we fucking do. Let's fucking keep going. Vlad, did you shave? Did you get all fresh?
I fucked up trimming my mustache, so I had to get rid of the whole thing.
Nah, that's okay. You still look good, buddy.
Thanks, man.
I gotta freshen up too. I gotta search up a YouTube video on how to trim a mustache properly because I'm afraid of doing that.
Yeah, it's the same. Oh man.
My upper lip is like this long, man. I look like a sad dog.
Eating pasta again is nice, though.
Yeah, pasta's good. There he is, Jesse boy.
Oh yeah.
So
Plays
he's
with his fingers too.
Yeah,
Dig it.
Jesse slays. Jesse's an animal. And like, if I was to show you, I'm not going to show it on this stream, on my stream, because I don't really like pulling up or giving World Class White Trash any sort of like promo or anything because it's an old dead band. But if I was to show you some of the old World Class tunes, Jesse plays them all with his fingers too, and he fucking shreds. He tears it up. He's a dedicated bassist. And his favorite, is your favorite bassist still Buddy from Black Label Society, Mr. Jesse? He's got a leather Black Label vest signed by the band, and he used to wear it for shows. It looked rad.
Nice.
But yeah, fucking Jesse's deadly. Look at those muscles. We call those Pepsi muscles.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's the one who mixes the toxic sludge that goes into Pepsi.
big vats of it.
Right? Yeah. Okay, Jesse's grown up. It's not JD anymore, it's Geddy Lee. I think it's always been Geddy Lee, to be honest. Now that I think about it, I think he's always said that.
You can tell I'm just like, I don't know what to shoot. Do I shoot the band? Do I shoot the bass player?
That's why we're doing this. That's why we're doing this, Rye Guy.
I should have just went and filmed fucking Reese just fucking banging one out over there.
Bro, yeah. That's why we're doing this, is so that we can figure out which way to do what, and which footage is going to be best, and who to shoot, and how to like switch from person to person without taking a long time to adjust zoom and focus, right? Because we're gonna run it. We're gonna run our shit. We're gonna get autofocus eventually after I buy the fucking $300 fucking adapter. But that's gonna take a while.
Well, take a minute.
If anybody wants to hit subscribe, and like if you got Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription. If anybody wants to hit that subscribe button or like throw some bits in there, so that we can get some new pieces for the camera to keep shooting, do it up. But it's not an obligation. Jesse's he's following. That's fucking something for sure. Yes, we're thinking multicam setup for sure. But we want to get a drum cam, and it would be good to get a crowd cam coming from the back of the stage outward, and then a stationary cam at the back of the room above the crowd facing the band. And that can all be done with cell phones and GoPros.
Yeah.
What we need to do, though, is we need to finish building the run and gun rig for the Black Magic. We still need the batteries. We still need another lens, because the telescoping lens that I have is just a little bit too telescopy. Just a little bit. It's like I think it's more like a bird watching lens. Like when you're like shooting stuff from far away, wildlife videos and stuff, right? Not for up close and personal, moving around, shifting focus and this and that. But it's still a good lens to have, because we're going to use it at Loud as Hell, because we can shoot from the back of the crowd by the sound booth. And we can use that lens to get the full stage and not have to worry about getting in anybody's way. And then we can have the other lens for getting into the pit, the photo pit in front of the stage, and shooting some stuff up there as well. Hell yeah. But this stuff isn't cheap, but we're making it work. If any bands want us to come shoot your sets, let us know. We'll set it up. We work
Pawn shop specials for a mosh cam.
Oh, bro, that's going to be... Actually, we're going to get a GoPro with a body mount, with a body harness, and we're going to do...
We'll just pick someone and just strap it on them.
No, or I was thinking about going on Amazon and seeing what they have for police body cams on Amazon. And just doing it as like police body cam, and just having a little thing. Police body cam, and it's somebody just getting smashed in the pit.
Trash cam.
Do like a body strap for a phone that's in a life-proof case or some shit.
So the harnesses, a lot of the harnesses with the mount, you just put the camera in the mount, and the mount is all armored, and like the straps are Kevlar and shit. Yeah,
that's a big cam.
Well, it's GoPro, right? So like it's what these rock climbers use, and these CrossFit guys, and these fucking this and that.
Gotta be super wear resistant shit, right?
Yeah, that Red Bull stuff. You know what I mean? But it's also gotta be soft, because a lot of these guys don't wear shirts.
Everybody's favorite cartoon.
This is the fucking song that I was cracking jokes about. I wonder if any of my super hilarious fucking funny jokes are in here.
The most intelligent vermin around. The song is about Pinky
Not
and
Jesse.
Brain. Riley, are you pondering what I'm pondering?
I love ripping on Jesse. It's a good time from time to time.
Oh yeah.
This is a banger. So these videos are really rough edited because I fucking had to just like quickly render them so we could watch them. But they're gonna get a better edit and a little bit of sound editing.
I mean, even for a phone like this, sounds pretty good, dude.
See what I mean? See what I mean by James warms his vocals up as he's performing? Because now, compared to the first video, he sounds like a fucking chainsaw. Like a chainsaw covered in fucking blood now.
That fucking rig, man. Amazing.
It's like they should just put a hat and a bass on it and just say it's the bass player. But Jesse's like out in the crowd. I do a lot of stuff like wrestling. Like, what's your gimmick? You gotta have a good gimmick to get over, right?
Da Vinci. Shit. How you doing, Da Vinci? I like it. These guys got meat on the bone.
How is Reese's neck not like corpse grinder out?
Oh, bro. It is. It is. You just can't see it through the hair.
Yeah, that's some chaotic soloing, man. I love that.
Been good, Da Vinci. Been real good, man. Shooting fucking live footage. Got a new camera for the show, so we've been shooting bands.
I got pointed at.
Brian is so much steadier than I am. Steady Freddy. Brian Obscure.
My shoulders are fucking killing me after this, so.
Okay.
That was great.
Is this that fucking thumpy bumpy one, Rye Guy?
It might be. I know I was way back over here because I came to have a drink of my beer. I thought I had time.
Dude, that was the first thing that I figured out when I got there. I grabbed a beer and I had the camera and I went and walked out into the crowd and I like looked at the lens and the camera and my beer and I was like, I can't even fucking drink a beer while I'm shooting.
The forearm just starts cramping up from holding the camera. You should start doing that more and more.
Fuck.
Maybe if I rest it on my forearm, it'll be easier.
Everybody's like, is Nate okay? Just kind of like, kind of grunting a little bit. Everybody walks by me.
Jack Sparrow out in the crowd.
Everybody walks by me, and my nostrils are just sharply exhaling. What does everybody in the chat think of Redshifted so far? Do we all think Jesse needs to get the fuck back on stage? Vlad, if you saw a bassist in the pit like that, would you be afraid to get your fucking head smashed in by that headstock?
Man, I'm not going in that pit. That's
I mean, I wouldn't, but I got a thick fucking skull, so.
But this is another thing too, okay? This is why we're bringing back the circle pit. Because you circle pit around Jesse for hours. That's what he wants. Give it to him. Just throw him a bone. Run in circles around him. That's all.
Get going fast enough that it blows his hair.
Oh, look at this. We got, is that Josh? Or is that fucking sexy boy? Sexy boy. I think his name's Gavin. I think his name is fucking Sex Machine. I think his name is like the Blonde Bullet. Grunty McGrunterstein. Yeah, see, give Daddy what he likes. Run in circles around him while he plays his bass. I used to do that when we jam, but it was for different reasons. And none of those reasons were illicit substances.
Just running away from your demons.
a nice angle.
Yeah.
I gave up on it fairly quick.
This song is a jammer. Josh, you're a sexy boy too, so don't even start. You've been my sexy boy a lot longer than fucking the Blonde Bullet over there has. Ooh, Josh. There he is. That's Josh. Me and Josh go way back. So, funny fucking, here's a special little tidbit about sexy boy Josh here. So Josh and Jesse was in my old band. The minute that his old band found out that Jesse was leaving my old band, Jesse was in their band. Their band was called Skymere. Two other people who are in Skymere, their names are Colin and Marley.
Oh.
Colin and Marley are the vocalist and guitar player of Hyperia.
Tight.
Yeah.
Love Hyperia.
Yeah. Josh and Jesse were in Colin and Marley's first band with them, and it was fucking pirate metal.
Nice.
It was fucking sick. Skymere for life. Fun little tidbits about the scene, man. Fun little tidbits about the scene. Hyperia is going to do some wild shit. Very stoked. That's right. Wipe your mouth, you drooling monster. You guys catch that?
I didn't watch.
I did not.
Watch him. Watch him. He's drooling all over. Yeah. Riffs. I was wiping my mouth after these riffs too. Tell you what.
That was cool. Sounded like Contra.
The fuck did you just say to me, Vlad?
Said that riff was tight. Sounded like Contra.
Oh, I thought you called me something different. So that we call that a samba. Doopy doopy boop doopy boop doopy. Fuck, I was stoked when I heard that though. Like, that's rad. I think it's clear why Red shifted one.
Very well deserved.
Josh, man, just shredding it up. You make it look so easy, man.
Oh, look, there's a bass player on stage.
Where the fuck did this guy come from? Just some random dude shows up on stage with a bass over his shoulder and starts playing. I mean, that's what I've done my entire career with vocals.
This guy's got anything going? Yeah.
I think they have an album out.
Vlad, Josh is talking about arm burn for guitar playing. How's the arm burn for hooker spit songs?
Oh man,
She gets heated up.
I gotta practice before I go up.
You got to get that warm. You got to get the warm, right?
If I warm up on stage, it's bad for me.
Hell yeah.
Like sitting there, like doing this kind of fucking shit.
See, I this is exactly why.
Just give me a moment.
This is why I stuck with doing vocals, man. I fucking don't have, like, doing construction. I wouldn't be able to pull it off. Being in pain perpetually all the time. No, man. No, I'm already in pain enough.
That was for the teen years.
Right? Like, I went and recorded 2 more songs off the new Horrify EP. They're fucking deadly. Also, yeah, their EP, Red Shifted's EP Masks, came out last year or the year before. Check it out. It's fucking deadly. Yeah, I recorded 2 songs and a Reading Rainbow cover, death metal cover theme song, which was pretty rad. One take.
It's pretty dope.
One
Fuck
take,
yeah.
baby. And my fucking neck muscles started to cramp. Like, my throat was fine, but it felt like somebody had squeezed my Adam's apple into my fucking throat, and like it had pushed on one of the muscles, and I was like, fuck, I can't clench to do any vocals anymore. So it was about 2 or 3 hours of straight vocals, and then it was fucking donezo time. Yeah, man, it was intense, but it fucking sounded good. So, like, I could only imagine what it takes to gain the dexterity of, like, the rest of your fucking body to play an instrument. Like, no.
That's too many parts moving at the same time for me.
My arms need to be able to swing a hammer, not fucking strum a guitar. Right, Ryan?
Yeah, exactly.
Roofing stuff.
Roof and stuff.
I need to get a little thing that flashes across the screen when we say that. It's just like a rainbow, and it says roof and stuff. Yeah, random guy gets on stage with the band, with the bass, and pretends to play, gets more groupies than all the real members and half the other bands. So the reason Reed says this is because Reed is a bass player at heart, and he's experienced this. Okay? He's experienced this firsthand. He's wrote a book about it. It's called Don't Need Dem Bitches by Sexy Boy Reed 6969. Right? Word up. Shout out to Reed. You're a fucking sweet
Follow
angel.
him on Nexopia, Sexy Boy Reed.
Yeah, follow Reed on Nexopia 6969. Yeah, Reed was a guitar player that played bass, and Mr. Reed is actually likes himself a little bit of jazz guitar. So he's a fucking spaced out weirdo like that.
Fancy.
Oh shit! Hey, I'm back. All right, let's fucking finish this off. Self-demotion, a guide to your own success. Promoting or rising to the level of your own incompetence. The natetrash story.
Chapter 1.
Yep, fucking right. Right, that's going to be the name of my book. Rising to the level of your own incompetence.
Mine's going to be called Pepto-Dismal, A History of Heartburn.
Oh, too bad heartburn will never be history for you, Ryan. Roofing
it's
things.
Roofing things. Heartburn.
Failing upwards. Yeah, buddy, that's the real disease in the corporate world. After this, we're going to do some venue talk here.
Man, these guys are so entertaining to watch. Like, everybody's doing something.
Jesse's got lots of experience. Jesse
Guitar players are
fucking
just fucking metronome tight.
Jesse shared the stage with me when I was in my wasted and wild days, man. So Jesse's got lots of good, solid stage experience. And now he's in a band of, like, stable and reliable people. So he's just fucking crushing it.
Man, the people you play with makes all the difference.
100,000,000%, bud. Samba. Rumba.
I hear it.
Oh, Jesse, those were some okay times, I guess. I think back on them fondly now because I'm able to use that experience in everything I do now, and none of this would have been possible without any of that experience. So I appreciate that, but seeing how quickly Horrify was able to do what we did and how long World Class was together and how little we did in that time, and all of the times that I tried to get people to do stuff, and even you were with me and tried to get people to do shit, like Darcy doing band shoots, fucking Andy fucking recording and like practicing with a metronome and shit, you know, like little things like that. Not saying that Horrify practices with a metronome by any stretch, but Russ is also a multi-instrumentalist, so he doesn't really need to practice with a metronome every time he plays. He's always playing different styles of music with different instruments all the fucking time. But seeing how quickly we were able to do this and how hard it was to get World Class to do fucking anything, I resented it for a while. I don't anymore. But yeah, it was the best fucking learning experience I could have had, because none of this shit, any of the shit that you see, anything that you see me doing now would have been possible without the experience that I gained from being in that fucking band. Like 1,000%. Now I don't even talk to Darcy anymore. I don't talk to Nick anymore. I see Justin around here and there. Yeah, man. Fucking Darcy just forgot that I existed, I guess. But that's okay. I'm a very forgettable individual. All right, let's talk venues here. So there was a venue in Calgary here called Broken City. We played one of the last shows there. I think it was October. And September, it was, I can't quite remember the date, but it was with...
It's still fairly warm outside that night, though.
Okay,
if I
yeah.
recall.
So let's go September. Let's say September. Let's say end of September. And we played with No More Moments, and we played with Balrigath, and it was a fucking deadly show, but little did we know it was one of the last shows that was going to happen at Broken City. I didn't see any announcements about why they were closing. I didn't see any announcements about when they were closing. I didn't see any announcements about it, period. So everybody initially assumes the worst because of COVID times, right? Somebody got fucked over is what people tend to think. But in this case, it was bought by... Maggie just yelled no at my phone. So, good times were had at Broken City, but there's going to be many more good times to be had at Modern Love. Now, Modern Love is the name of the new place that's going to be where Broken City was. They've had renos. It's owned by the same people who own the Buckingham in Edmonton.
Those guys put on shows, no?
Yeah, they put on good shows, like fucking big shows. So I made a post about the situation, and I had John Kennedy from Newground Booking reach out to me. Now, they have a show. The first show, I think one of the first shows at Modern Love is going to be Off With Their Heads. Single Mothers. I think that's the name of the band. And Vargul, which is a band from here, which I'm a big fan of. They're really rad guys. And this place is going to be a venue for the hometown crew. Like, the same way the Buck kind of is in Edmonton. Because, like, you look at the wall of the Buck outside, it's a giant Shy Pig mural, right? So, like, these guys know what it's all about. They respect the community and they respect the scene. And if I was to bring up all the amazing shows and bands that John Kennedy brought to Calgary, holy fuck. Like, this guy brings the meats, man, and he's Edmonton based. So he's doing just as much, he's doing more for the fucking scene than all of us put together, because he's putting on the big band shows and he's giving small bands a chance to play with those big bands. And Modern Love is going to be another opportunity for that. So we shared he messaged me this morning and we had a little chat. And here's one of the things he said. I'm not going to show the messages because I believe that that's kind of like an invasion of privacy. So I'm just kind of paraphrasing here. So what he said was, we're going to do right by the history and make sure everybody has a home to play at. So this is specific, and it's not anything like, it wasn't, Broken City leaving wasn't like a COVID related thing. It wasn't like, from what I understand, there was no real negative connotations to go along with it. It was a transaction. It's business, you know?
Yeah.
And to know that spot got picked up by a venue, specifically by owners of another venue, and want to pick it up to make it into another venue, should get everybody fucking stoked. Now,
Absolutely.
what I'm starting to find out, though, after doing a little bit more digging today, is that the negative connotations didn't come from the bar or anything. And this is the funny part. People were fucking jazzed up because it's a vegan joint.
I'm down. I fuck with that.
I mean, Buckingham makes great food, man. They got some great stuff. It's no problem with variety.
There's some killer vegan joints here in fucking Calgary.
Our guy Davey, bless his heart and soul. Davey is the trash talk, our trash talk, like, go to extra hand. You know, if you
100%.
he was our door guy at the show, at the Trash Talk Showcase. He was the door guy the whole night. If you were at the Horrify Cradle of Filth show, he was the guy running our merch table for the night. Dave's been my friend for a long time. He's been vegan for a long time. I think roughly 15 years now, and he doesn't brag about it or anything, but he makes a point to, on my birthday, take us out to a vegan joint. And I got to admit, and this comes from a guy who's very particular about his food, because working construction and having a high metabolism, I got to make sure I'm eating the right food, or else I'm going to be exhausted and feel like shit all the time. So I got to admit, I didn't stay full for a long time, but fuck me, was I in a good mood after eating some vegan food, man. Like, I felt good. My body felt good. I was in a good mood. It tasted fucking good.
Felt light. It didn't feel like your meal just weighed you the fuck down.
Yeah. It was nice. I liked it. So, like, and for people to fucking complain about the fucking menu, then don't fucking buy any food.
And order fucking French fries like you always fucking do, and watch the fucking band.
Half of you broke asses aren't even gonna buy fucking food anyway, so that you can drink.
And I mean,
Spring a leak on that one. Psh.
the Buckingham's pretty cool watering spot too. Like, I went there just to get drunk before. It's a sweet place to hang out. They got a vibe going on.
Right? That's what
This
it's all
place is
about.
gonna be killer too, I'm sure.
Okay, I just got to message Alex real quick here. The boss had some stomach cramps, so she got her dad to take her to the doctor. Real quick checkup just in case. I think she's going to be okay, but there's no reason to not go. We live in Canada. You know, we got that free healthcare, baby. Nope, meal's not over till I hate myself and am nothing but a heavy breathing glob of shame. Now, this is kind of true because I've seen Reed eat samosas. And fuck me, he piles them in. But let's just say, it was the weirdest orgasm I ever had. And then let's pretend that we didn't say anything about it. Now let's go back to venues. So I'm very excited. I also have some good news too. Now, Mr. John Kennedy reached out. We were talking, and he kind of snuck this one in there. But he said, we're going to cataclysmic incarceration. That's a pretty sick name. It's a podcast. It's called Trash Talk with Nate Trash. Thanks for jumping in the chat. We're talking about venues now. We're talking about local venues and a new one that's coming into our city. Thanks for jumping in. So the big thing is that people need to fucking go to the spot before they make a fucking judgment on it. Do a little bit of fucking looking into it. Look at some social media pages. All I had to do, I saw the poster, because this is how I found out. I saw the poster for the Off With Their Heads tour. And this is how I do my digging for networking, and this is how I do all my fucking hunting for purposeful connections. You know, you don't just waste your time talking to every single individual who you think might have some knowledge of what's going on. You got to look for the specifics. You got to look for the people who are actually working on that stuff, and then you got to get a hold of them and try and reach out to them. So I looked at the poster. I looked at the dates. I always look for a Calgary date because it's always something I'm sharing on the show, sharing on my Facebook, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it said Modern Love. So I was like, what the fuck is Modern Love? So I just did a little search. Came up on Facebook. New spot where Broken City is. So I clicked and went to their Instagram. The Instagram says, from the owners of the Buck. That's instantly fucking relieved any worries that I thought I might have about like exclusivity and like we only do this kind of music and we're a karaoke bar or stuff like that, right? So I looked it up and I made a post because I'm super stoked about it, knowing all this. And John said, "Hey, we're gonna have to get you in there to check it out before it opens." So Ryan,
Ooh.
as soon as I get the nail down from fucking JFK up in Edmonton, we're gonna set up and we're gonna go down to Modern Love and we're gonna shoot a little trash talk video and we're gonna see about doing an interview and showing this shit off and getting it to the fucking people and letting everybody know that they should be fucking stoked.
Ooh, is that going to be like one of the first back trash on the streets for this year?
We'll see how the time flies on this one because I'm itching to get some interviews going on again out on the streets, buddy.
Yeah, but
Tell it as yeah.
that's the part of this that I live for, is the on the street interviewing, like on the spot stuff. Fucking love it.
Right? That's fucking trash on the streets, buddy. And now, with the new camera, we have microphone inputs, baby. So you can bet your ass I'm going to be getting the Trash Talk branded fucking microphone for interviews. Like, ooh, wee.
Just
I
slap
tell
a
ya.
sticker on it, my dude.
Tell ya. Like, that's what it's all
Yeah,
about.
that's how Trash Talk brands a lot of the stuff, is we just put a sticker on it.
Well, yeah. How do you think everybody
they're
else
for.
does? Have you ever fucking... That's fucking...
Have you looked up the price of laser engravers? Fuck.
I'm still thinking of getting one. I actually bought an engraver from Walmart. But
like a handheld Dremel style one?
yeah, it's like a knockoff cheap boy Dremel.
Nice.
So I can engrave Trash Talk into all of our frames and stuff. Fuck yeah, buddy. It'll be fucking deadly. I'm very, very fucking stoked about this. Everybody needs to be stoked too. Modern Love is going to crack the fuck off. It's going to be a new spot for deadly shows. I'm going to see if we can snag a Trash Talk showcase in there once every couple of months.
Yeah, buddy.
And yeah, man, I feel fucking good things coming on the horizon. John Kennedy has never done wrong by the scene, and he's been in it for years. So we got to trust him with this one, guys. We got to trust him with this one because it's going to be fucking good. And I don't know if he has like any ownership in it. I don't know if he has any whatever, but I know that he works the booking, and I know that he books at the Buck, and I know that he does have a part in what's going on here. So I'm not going to throw all of the onus of any of this on him because it's a team of people. It's a team of people. That's why I have a team of people, to shield myself from taking all of the blame when I do fucked up shit.
You have a team of people that are going to be like, yeah, that was totally Nate.
And they actually did that. Actually, that happened at the first Loud as Hell back.
That was a wild one, though.
I got really, really, really wasted, and everybody held me accountable for that one.
Lesson learned.
Greatly appreciated. That's what it's all about. That's why we have the team, and that's why we have the crew, is so that we can fucking watch each other's backs, and like nobody has to deal with any of the hard shit alone, because it's always easier to do this stuff as a team. I saw a guy.
Regardless, though, you guys got a lot of shit done at Loud as Hell. A lot of interviews.
We're doing
fucking
more.
Last year, we're doing more this year. The goal is to beat the previous year's fucking record.
There's 36 bands this year. And
What was last year?
that last year there was like 41 or 42. So they're doing it different. They're doing it different this year. Jeff didn't go into detail about it, but he told me that that the way that the shows are going are going to be a little bit different. Like it's not going to go either. It's not going to start as early, or it's not going to go as late. One of the two. And I think it might be the latter. I think it might not go as late because of headliners. I'm pretty sure all of the headliners this year are from outside of Canada.
Wow.
Yeah. There's only 9 bands. Oh, and everybody in the chat, if you don't got your fucking Loud as Hell tickets yet, go and get your Loud as Hell tickets. The early bird price is $120. Get them before they go up. Jeff is going to be coming on the show here soon after they announce the lineup. We are going to be doing an announcement, or we're going to be doing a lineup announcement live stream where we will be live streaming Jeff's live stream. And we will be writing down the band names, and we will be getting stoked. I get fucking pumped. Last year I jumped out of my fucking chair, and I was flipping out when I saw Angel Maker got fucking announced. I was pumped.
Oh, yeah. You were pumped. You messaged me.
Yeah. Like, I was super, super stoked. And I'm really, really stoked this year, too, because there's only 9 bands that have performed at Loud as Hell this year. Or, yeah, only 9. Fucking
A lot of
9.
fresh blood.
All of it, baby. All of it. And Trash Talk's going to be there. And we're going to be fucking flagging. We're going to be flagging, bud.
Yeah.
We're going to make sure. It's going to be rad. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. We got some cool plans for Loud as Hell this year. The new camera is going to be fucking going through the pit. The new camera is going to be running the fucking mile, man. Like, I'm really stoked to see how this workhorse fucking moves, because we're going to be recording interviews. We're going to be recording band footage. We're going to be fucking giving her. Ryan's going to be running around with that fucking thing on his shoulder for fucking hours at a time.
Well, at least until the mushrooms hit hard.
Yeah. But this is another thing, too. We're going to do some better scheduling this year, because that's the only way that we're going to be able to get more interviews, is if we focus more on scheduling and communication with the people we want to interview. So
Yeah.
right after the lineup is announced, that's why we're going to do the lineup stream, is so that we can get the names of the bands, we can write down which days they're playing, and we can start contacting them. We can start reaching out. We can start showing them what we do. We can start asking about interviews. And then maybe I can sneaky get Jeff to give me the set times so I can organize the interviews properly. Because this year...
And if you ask us for set times, you're grounded.
You're fucking grounded. No fucking Xbox for 2 fucking weeks. And if you slam your fucking door again, I'm taking it off the hinges.
Yeah. You just get a sheet.
These fucking kids, man.
Maybe.
You get a sheet. Yeah, you get a sheet of fucking eviction fucking papers. Get out of my house. Slamming doors. Slamming fucking doors. Jesus. Not in my house. But yeah, we're
man,
gonna
shows
gonna-
are already starting to roll in.
Right?
There's been so many announcements in the last few weeks.
Oh, yeah.
The Legion's coming here.
Yep, everybody should go to the fucking Allegiant event page, or like go to my post about Allegiant and tell everybody how sick it would be. How sick it would be to have Horrify on that show as the first show back for 2023.
Hell yeah, that'd
Wouldn't
be
that
fun,
be a
dude.
good one back? Right?
Be a good one.
Fuck yeah. I think that would be a rad Horrify show back with our new bassist. Not fucking bad. Not bad. May, that's still a good jump away. Good show.
Black Dahlia too.
Oof, there's not a chance we'd be getting on that fucking bill. It is fucking stacked to the ceiling twice. 2 stacks. 2 stacks to the roof, bud.
Well, yeah, there's like 5 bands on that bill.
Yep. And honestly, I don't know if there's full support for the Allegiant show. I just saw it and my instincts kicked in because of the date. But I also offered video first, because I want to get in there and shoot video, not just for Concert Works, but for the YouTube page.
Are they playing Dickens again, or are
Yes.
they doing?
Yeah, with Zenith Passage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Dickens is a sweet venue, man.
Fuck yeah.
Love it. Fucking rights, man. And I don't know. I think that would be a rad show because from what I understand, there's at least 13 or 14 people that want to see Horrify really bad. And if we could get those 13 or 14 people to come out to the show, woo! Nothing fucking tougher than a 14-person mosh pit. Right?
Oh yeah, dude.
Right? 14 people can run in a circle. Fuck yeah.
Except for those 2 people mosh pits that you see where it's just 2 homies slugging it out.
Yeah, that's called a fight.
Yeah. Oh shit! I've been in a lot of fights.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Oops.
Maybe he wasn't enjoying it.
Yeah. That was me and my homie when we went and seen Slipknot for the Subliminal Verses album. Fucking at one point, it was just like, I was like, I just keep running into my homie, what the fuck? And there's like this zone around us in the pit that nobody's fucking stepping into. I was
Right.
like, oh, maybe we should tame it down a bit.
Punchy boys. Punchy boys.
Yeah, well, because whenever we run into each other, yeah, and fucking punch your buddy, right? And
Yeah.
fucking, then it was just like, we just kept running into each other. So just like charge and then turn around and then charge back at each other.
Sick. That's called, yeah,
Yeah.
that's two-man wall of death.
Yeah,
Classic. Classic.
we called it jousting because we're fucking dorks.
That's actually pretty sick. I like that. Fuck yeah.
Man, on 70K, the pillow wall of death during aborted.
Oh, yeah.
That was some totally cool messed up shit.
Fucking rights, man. Fucking rights. 70K looked wild this year. Might have to do that, Vlad. We might have to hit some 70K next year.
I'd go back.
Because networking, bro.
That's
Yeah.
a good spot.
Networking.
Great place to do shameless self-promotion,
Right? Now
dude.
think about this. Instead of just going to party and see all the bands, we go out there to party and make friends with all the bands.
Yeah.
That's what I did the last time I went there.
Yeah, baby. But now, did you have a band when you went last?
Nah, I was just there to have a good time with the bands. I already seen most of them.
Now you can do both, baby.
Hell yeah.
Shamelessly with Papa Trash. You know, like everything you do with Papa Trash.
We'll make it happen.
Fuck yeah, baby. So, yeah, that's the story on Modern Love. And that's a bunch of rambling afterwards.
That's gonna be tight.
It's gonna be fucking tight. I'm very stoked, and I'm really stoked to get in there and see what it's all about and make a little video for everybody, because we're hoping to start up some trash talk vlogs, some trash talk concert vlogs, where we start the night, record the lineup, and like people in the lineup for the show, and people coming to the show, meet up with all the crowd, all the scene locals, and grab a couple interviews, get some footage of the show, get some footage of the aftermath, and then post those up to YouTube as well. Because it's one thing to show everybody what's going on in the scene out of context. You know what I mean? It's one thing to
Yeah.
show them the bands and like show them a couple of interviews here and there, and then like our stream. Because we don't get hundreds of thousands of people watching the fucking streams. We don't get hundreds of thousands of people watching the videos. But we get more and more every time. And that's what we want. Even if it's one more, two more, whatever. As long as they stick around, that's what we're concerned about. As long as the numbers go up and don't go down anymore. They'll go up. They'll keep going up. But I think a big part of that will show people what goes on inside the scene, between people and interacting in the scene. And vlogs, man. Vlogs are deadly. I like watching vlogs. And I think Mr. Lee Stanhope up in Edmonton at Obscene Productions, I think he would be able to help with some editing for those vlogs too, because he's just the fucking sweetest boy. And
Yeah.
and I have this thing that people really like too when it comes to working with me, money. You know, when people ask for money, I either pay them or I do my best to try not to get them to do too much work for me, because I can't stop people from wanting to do what they want, right? Like our music video, Lee edited that music video up for us and then said that the price of that music video is going to be an Edmonton performance for Horrify. That's it. So I'm not going to tell him no, Lee, I will pay you. You need to tell me how much to pay you. But I always say, how much do you want? How much do you want? And then sometimes people cut deals and sometimes they don't. But I'm never hunting for a deal. So when people ask for the money, I do my best to get what I can. And then if they don't want to work past what they're paid for, then that's totally within their fucking right to do that. And I really appreciate when people that I work with, because I'm friends with everyone, to an extent, but I still really appreciate when my friends can draw those boundaries of like, hey man, you're paying me. This is work stuff. You know, this isn't friendship, leisure time, because I draw those boundaries too. So for people to be able to do that with me, and it makes me feel comfortable doing it with other people as well, because it's a hard thing to set boundaries with your friends, but it's a very necessary thing. Friends,
Absolutely.
Friends and family, you got to set boundaries, or else you'll get used and abused, and it's not necessarily on purpose, but it happens. It's just the way it is. Yeah, you know, fucking hug it, chug it, fucking football. Fucking right. Vladdy Daddy, what's going on in the fucking Hooker Spit recordings camp? When are we getting some Hooker Spit fucking music?
Man, we're waiting for it to come back out of mixing and mastering.
So that quick, hey?
Oh shit! Who did you send it to?
We went through, his name's Yaroslav, Developed Device Studios. They worked with a few big acts, Aborted being one of them. That's what kind of sold it for us. We paid $2,600 for the whole shebang. 7 songs.
It's gonna sound insane. It's gonna sound fucking insane. I'm pretty stoked to hear what Mr. fucking Daniel sounds like with some prop.
It's, man, when we sent it out, we were pretty happy with it, so it's gonna come back polished even nicer.
But
Our second choice was going through Diego from Edmonton. I have Horace.
yeah,
guitar
another
player.
super solid guy to work with.
And for we'll see how this one turns out, but we definitely want to work with him in the future as well.
Shout out to Diego Fernandez. He's a fucking sweet peach. Fuck yeah, we do all so.
And he does good work. He's the latest Fall of Earth stuff you've been hearing. That's been mixed by Diego.
Yeah. Also the latest Rising Sun.
Yeah, that too.
They got LeFou from First Fragment playing drums on their newest releases. So they're going to
Nice.
fucking be nuts. They're going to be out of this world. Horrify's stuff is all done by Ruckles. Or Casey Jones in the band. I think one day, though, because Russ has a kid now, I think I will probably talk him into sending off our... Because we're doing this EP... And this EP is going to be done in-house by Russ. But I think for the next one, we're going to see how this EP is received. And if it's received well enough, then we're going to upgrade and we're going to look into, I Googled, so I fucking shot really, really high when I Googled. And I shot so high that I wasn't able to Google it. So I'm a new metal guy. Okay? I'm a fucking heavy-duty new metal head. So I googled Ross Robinson price. And if for those who don't know, Ross Robinson was the guy who fucking recorded Iowa by Slipknot. Ross Robinson recorded fucking As the Palaces Burn by Lamb of God. Ross Robinson recorded fucking, it was either Life is Peachy or Follow the Leader by Korn. Like, this guy is monumental. He created the sound of fucking nu metal. The angry, fucking pissed off, heavy sound of nu metal was created by Ross Robinson. So I Googled Ross Robinson prices just to dream a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And Google laughed at him.
And it did inadvertently, and it laughed at me by saying Ross Robinson, music producer Ross Robinson lists $12 million house, and I was like, okay, so we're not getting recorded by Ross Robinson. And I don't mean recorded by because that's a whole nother ball game. We record ourselves because of the price of it.
It would just be mixing and mastering.
It would be mixing and mastering. And I was like, okay, so that's not going to work out. I should shoot for maybe like Josh Schroeder, you know? Or maybe Machine is another good one too. He does some sick stuff for like movies, and Machine is the guy that mixes the movies that have like metal soundtracks in them.
Dope.
So, what's a good movie? All movies are terrible, so.
And with all these guys too, like you really get what you pay for. If you the dollar and dime it with them, you're gonna get some dollar and dime mixings and masterings.
Well, and that's the beauty of working with the people in our band like we do, is because we're all fairly good with our recordings. You know, we're not nitpicky. We're not trying to get the perfect fucking first take. We're not trying to fucking delete everything and only keep what we believe is the good shit. We throw a bunch of stuff in and we let Russ fuck with it and pull a sound together. And that's how we got Slaughter and its Circuitry. That's how we got Forms of Canley. You know, also Slaughter and its Circuitry will be hitting Spotify in the next couple of weeks. Let's get that fucking music video up, a couple more views, and we'll fucking drop it.
And I mean, for guitar tones and shit, like you just go everything in DI these days, and guy's gonna do what sounds good for the mix, not what your fancy rig is.
Yeah, and we definitely don't have a fancy fucking rig. Joel's the kind of guy that plays through whatever amp has distortion on it, because he doesn't really know anything about tone and amps and tube amp versus solid state amp, fucking 75 watt amp versus a 150 watt amp, a fucking combo head versus a fucking just a straight regular fucking head, you know, full stack, half stack. He doesn't have a fucking clue about that.
Because he has more important things to do, like DM Dungeons and Dragons
exactly
games.
and just hate existence. But one thing I will credit Joel for is the solo on Slaughter and its Circuitry is played with a Mark Tremonti wah pedal. So Mark Tremonti is the guitarist of Creed and
Alter Bridge.
Yeah. So like, you know, alt rock, alt grind, you know.
Oh yeah, that's tight, man.
Yeah, Mark Tremonti lives in Joel's pedal because he doesn't have anything else better to fucking do, so he just lives in Joel's pedal and like is in there when we play shows and stuff. We feed him.
You didn't hear about the Creed reunion?
We feed him croutons. That's what got him stoked for the Creed reunion again. He's like, "Oh, I've been doing stuff with this Horrify band. Maybe I should fire it back up again."
Oh man, yeah, none of those guys want to work with him again. He bankrupt them all, I'm pretty sure.
Everybody go ask Mark Tremonti. He'll tell you. Go hit him up on Twitter. He loves talking to people. He's definitely not like a fucking douchebag or anything. I don't know if he's a douchebag or not. I just automatically assume that all these guys are douchebags because all of them come out as fucking like alt-right nationalist fucking dickheads. Like Buddy from Stained, alt-right fucking dickhead now. He's got an American flag guitar, fucking bootlicker douchebag. Kid Rock, same fucking thing. You know, well, he's always been a douchebag. Let's be real here. Skillet, this one surprised me. Skillet is like a Christian, is like even more Christian Creed. Okay, their vocalist is the fucking worst. Like fucking conspiracy theory, nationalist, fucking anti-vaxxer, like all of the good stuff.
The entertainment.
Yeah. Oh, and then we got to talk about Trapped. Oh, Vlad's gone. Vlad. We offended Vlad, and he decided that he's not.
Oh, he was like, I'm out.
He heard us talking about Trapped, and he was fucking done for the night. So, well, I gotta find him. I'm gonna find him. Yeah, he jumped out. He must have clipped out. No, there he is. He's back. He's just not in the fucking control room. What the fuck is going on, Vlad? Vlad, you're gonna have to jump out and jump back in, sweet boy.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. But Trapped. We got to talk about Trapped because fuck me, did they go on a fucking racist fucking Trump-loving tirade?
Oh my god, that was fucking insane.
The funniest shit ever. And they're trying to compare Spotify numbers and this and that and a couple of random...
Responding to everybody in the comments.
Yeah, a couple of random... There he is. He's back. Vladdy Daddy is back. But yeah, a couple of people fucking responded, and like he was trying to compare Spotify numbers with fuck, what band was it?
I can't remember.
He was trying to compare Spotify numbers with the band he has no fucking business comparing Spotify numbers with, and he got the floor mopped with him, and it's fucking hilarious. And I just, his name's like Marjorie Taylor Greene or something, or Taylor Bradley fucking Schnauzer sack or something. I don't fucking know. But he's a fucking banana on a stick. Let's just say that. He's a fucking banana on a stick. And here at Trash Talk, we got no love for fucking bananas on sticks unless they're frozen and covered in yogurt, because that is just delicious. I don't even like bananas, and I think that's delicious. Now, Vlad, let's talk about your fucking band name for a sec here. Because
I had a feeling this was gonna come up.
Because we've been talking about band names here and there on the last chat. Ryan, do you got your band names with you?
No, I don't.
Where
I'm
the
dropping the ball on that. They're on my other phone. I need to like dig that out and fucking.
Why do you have so many phones?
Because they break, and then I just keep them around so I can get the stuff off them at a later date. It's been about a year.
How many podcasts are you doing cameraman for?
Like 9, but this is the only one that really counts.
Son of a bitch!
Right behind the camera.
Band names. Vlad, Hooker Spit. What did you think? What were you fucking thinking? let me reframe that, okay? Instead of being polite. Because I was gonna be gentle about it. I was gonna be like, what was the inspiration behind that name? But I'm gonna frame it differently. What the fuck was running through your fucking head when you came up with this name, Vlad?
Well, it's quite simple. We're like, well, what's the dumbest shit we can possibly call ourselves? And then just
Horrify
back
was
it up.
taken.
And Wompty was taken.
Horrify with the W was taken, so we went with Hooker Spit.
Oh, we seen you guys down the road. We're like, oh, those guys know what's up. They're playing the same ball game we are.
They're fucking idiots. We don't have to outrun the bear. We just have to outrun the slowest runner.
And then the question came up, how are we gonna back it up? Anime titties.
And yeah, anime titties, and also professionalism.
That too. That's fucking very high on the list.
As long
We're not here to fuck around.
As long as you guys don't follow Dan's social media accounts, professionalism. Dan is a very lovely and sentimental, sweet boy, and it's all over his Facebook.
He has a big heart.
But yeah, that's right, and that's why we love him, and that's why we don't ever want Dan to ever fucking change. We just want Dan to focus less on girls and focus more on Dan.
Yeah, I mean, he focused on girls once and he got kicked out of mortuary school, and we wrote a song about it.
Why didn't you name your band Mortuary School?
Because Hooker Spit just had such a nice ring to it, you know?
Just rolls off the tongue.
Mortuary School is way, way too death metal for you guys anyway.
And
Can't
it's
even
hard-
chant it.
It's hard to fucking spell that.
That's like fucking Czechoslovakian grindcore. Not
That checks out.
not fucking Swedish melodic death metal, bruh.
Well, we know our roots.
Hey man, respect. That's what it's all about.
Surprisingly, not a lot of that around here. Like, man, redshifted though. That was really impressive tonight. Those guys fucking slap.
Here's another problem that I find with local bands. A lot of them have a hard time fucking categorizing themselves, and they think that it's a badge of honor to not fucking have any idea what kind of music you're playing. And
That's not a good thing.
okay, it's a good thing to be like, oh yeah, we try to blend stuff. That's okay, yeah, fucking right. But when I ask you what kind of metal you play, and you come back at me with like, oh, we don't want to try and like box ourselves into any genre, you know, and it's like, okay, you haven't reached the point as a band to not box yourself into any genre, because you guys don't even know what kind of music you play. That's why you can't categorize yourselves. And it's okay. That's fucking totally okay. But you got to say that. Don't try and make it up. Don't try and make it some like moral fucking statement as to why you don't fucking place your band into a genre, you know? Because that's only, you're pigeonholing yourself more by not having a genre than you are by establishing yourselves as playing a certain type of music and fucking going with that.
Absolutely, and it's like, it's good to pick a road.
Exactly. It's going to help your promotion. It's going to help the communication. It's going to help you getting on shows. It's going to help you getting on festivals. It's going to help you getting fucking any sort of fucking press. It's going to help you with all of that. People aren't going to look in a press kit and see the name of your band and automatically know what kind of music you play and what kind of shit you should be fucking, they should write about you, what kind of fucking shows they should book you on. Like, know your shit. And then
also, once you pick that road, God forbid you change your music, because people are going to be pissed.
And okay, so that's another thing too. If you change your music, lean into it 100%, because that's going to get you more fucking press than if you would have just stayed the same. Because the negative press, regardless of whether or not, because you might listen to, think about it this way, okay? Think about walking down a busy street during rush hour, and there's one guy in the middle of the street pissed off and yelling about shit. You're going to look. You're going to fucking look to see what he's yelling at. You're going to look to see what he's yelling at, to see if you're in danger. You're going to look to see if he's in danger. You're going to look to see if it's something that you agree with, disagree with, something that if he's like erratic because he's crazy, you're going to look at it. That's the way it is on social media and on the internet too. The more random people yelling and screaming in the fucking street about your stuff, the more other people are going to stop and look to see if it's something that they should be fucking concerned about too. That's how it's geared. That's how all of this is fucking geared to work. So you got to use that to your advantage.
Plus, humans are curious.
People, like, this is what people mean when they say all press is good press. They don't mean it as in, like, and this is where we get conservative fucking dickheads, and we get fucking Ben Shapiro's, and we get fucking Matt Walsh's, and we get assholes that think that all of their fucking hateful fucking opinions should be heeded and pleaded to. And it's because they fucking use social media as a tool properly, and now they have this inflated fucking ego, but it can be used in the opposite direction as well. You just have to know how to fucking use it. And there is people out there that pay attention, and that's how these assholes do it. They make these inflammatory bullshit fucking articles to get the pissed off people to say pissed off shit about it. So then what will happen is their conservative fucking network won't even fucking have an opinion about the article, but they'll argue with the people who have an opinion against the article, and that makes these fucking jackasses millions. So you got to use that to your advantage. And bands that change their sound, it's a genius fucking move, because that'll take you from a fucking 1,000 to 1,000,000 if you do it right.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's worked for Bring Me the Horizon. Well, what they were and what they are.
It worked for Suicide Silence too.
Suicide Silence, yeah, Whitechapel, but
yeah,
that one hurt a little bit.
Whitechapel hurt because Whitechapel didn't go back to their sound.
Yeah.
And they still kept doing the same shows, and they still market themselves and have themselves branded the same way.
Like, man, I remember seeing them at Ozfest back in 2016. I was fucking pumped. Seen them with Trivium a few months back. Boring. Yawn.
Yeah.
I hate to say that.
Yeah, I heard that from a lot of people. And, it's disappointing, but that's just the way of the road, right? From what I read, there's actually somebody in our local scene here that is, like, in a relationship with Phil Bozeman.
Oh, yeah, I know her.
Yeah, Ashley, I believe her name is.
I forget her name, but we
super
we
rad
partied with her once. She's super cool chick, man.
Yeah, from what I've seen, she's super rad. I've never met her. I don't know. I don't have a clue who she is, so I'm not going to pretend that like I fucking know her or anything. But it's cool to know that there are connections around like that. And from what I've seen, Phil is incredibly satisfied with the music that he's fucking making. And that is more respectable than trying to jam yourself into a genre that you don't feel satisfied and you don't feel fulfilled playing. Because
and man, yeah, eventually you get burnt out on it too.
yeah, and to see and read articles and read interviews, and you can feel how fulfilling this music is for him, and that to me is an incredibly respectable trait, as just as much as his incredibly respectable lows were for somatic defilement. And that music is all still there.
It's not going anywhere.
It's not like it's not like Phil's just gonna fucking cancel the old Whitechapel and to make way for the new Whitechapel. All that shit's still there. It's all the same guys still making it. Like, this is the way of the world. Shit is not supposed to stay the same forever. If shit fucking was supposed to stay the same forever, it would have all fallen apart a long fucking time ago. Plain and simple. Plain and fucking simple, Vlad. Where's Ryan?
I think he went to go for a little twinkle.
Oh ho ho ho! No, Ryan does. I don't think Ryan pees. I don't think I've ever heard of Ryan going for a pee before. I'm pretty sure he only uses the bathrooms as a rocket ship for mushroom trips.
Just unwinding the toilet paper.
Yeah, maybe he ate some mushrooms and he just needed to go take off in the bathroom. But as far as like bodily functions, yeah, nope. Ryan doesn't have any of those.
There he is.
So, Vlad said, we were wondering where you went. Vlad said you were going to take a pee, and I said that I'm pretty sure that you have never peed before in your life.
No, I just reobserve it. I had to go get a snack.
Okay. Because I told him, I was like, I'm pretty sure Ryan only uses bathrooms as rocket ships for when he's taking off on mushrooms.
Yeah, specifically at Loud as Hell.
Oh, man. Have I lost...
When the sound fucked up on the one band, I was just walking into a fucking stall, and as the door slammed behind me, the sound cut, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? So I finished up what I was doing, and I came out, and I was like, fuck, am I having, like, audio hallucinations? Like, I had to ask, like, several people, like, did the fucking music stop? Like, what's going on?
Nice. Classic fucking Rye guy. Ryan Obscure, baby. Ryan Obscure. Yeah. Vlad, you got anything you want to shout out while we wrap this up?
Oh boy, where do we start? Well, we got Fall of Earth coming through Red Deer here on the 10th, I believe, with Sionis and Wraith Risen, which is Devin's other band.
Yeah, it is. It fucking is. I know that. I remember fucking Wraith Risen. We played some fucking shows with them.
Oh yeah, they've been around for a hot minute.
Who's their vocalist now?
Man, they're doing like triple duty, all the strings. There's Everett and Devin and Keenan. They're all doing vocals. It's like split duties. They don't have a proper front man anymore. I never did. I never seen them with a proper front man. That was before my time.
Well, you know, not everybody can get a piece of Papa Trash.
They try.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
We got our first show in Edmonton coming up on April 15th. First show of the year. Oh God, I don't have my links up.
Pull him up,
So I
you
can't even-
son of a Vlad.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
No, I'm not mad.
No pressure. We're all just watching. No.
You know that it swings. It's like a swing. You know, my moods. It's like a tire swing.
All right. Yeah, we're April 15th at the Rendezvous playing with Doomsday Grin, Destroy My Brains.
We got asked about that show. We got asked to do that show too, but we are not able to do any shows at the moment.
Now what a new baby.
No, You gotta, when you steal a baby, you gotta let the heat die down before you go back out in the public again.
Fuck.
And this is Russ's first baby, so he doesn't really know. He's gotta make sure he's extra comfortable, and the heat is extra died down before he goes back out. Because when you steal your first baby,
While wearing a Casey Jones mask.
you're always you get those first time parent jitters. You know, you always gotta look and think that the cops are behind your back, or like angry parents who want their baby back. You know,
It's kind of on par with growing weed.
it's parenting, man. That's just the parenting life. It's really stressful, and that's why, because all children are stolen. You
Wrong
are,
baby.
You are, I am, Ryan is. We're all stolen. Ryan is for different reasons that we're not going to get into, because it's like shit gets real really quick. But
Really quick.
But you know, stolen. Everybody go out and steal yourself a baby. I promise you won't be disappointed. The resale value is fucking prime right now.
Fuck.
Yeah, we got Born of Osiris coming to Calgary, I think March 3rd or some shit. March 8th.
Yeah, with Reaping
Early March.
Asmodia.
Yeah, and Born of Osiris, man, that's a nice treat for Western Canada, because those guys, that's a Montreal Toronto band.
Right, that's a big band. That's a big boy band. That'll be a good show. Are you coming down to Calgary for that one, Vladdy Daddy?
I'll come down for that one. Black Dahlia Murder, I'm going out the other way to Edmonton.
Nice, hell yeah. Fucking rights, buddy. I think I'll be strolling down to the Palace, but it's the day after Allegiance, so we'll have to see.
Oh, or is it 2 days in a row?
Yeah,
God
22nd
damn.
and 23rd, Monday and Tuesday. It's fucking going to be a wild week, man. Like, it's coming back. I told Brian, did I not fucking tell everybody?
I heard you. I heard you
That's-
tell everybody.
And I mean, that's usually when it starts up again, like, you know, April, May, and then
I'm talking about like big tours in full swing post-COVID. Like, I'm seeing tours being announced 8, 9, 10 months out now. And it's
Yeah.
fucking very beautiful to fucking see. Like,
well, they're getting themselves all back on a schedule, because before everybody was doing it at the same time and they couldn't even get tour buses to do shit.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. It was fucking funny.
That's still happening in the UK. Like they're still canceling Europe trips.
It's a lot different in the UK because you travel cross country in the UK, right? Like, you travel
Well-
from country to country to country. Well, yeah, you travel country to country to country, right? So,
Well, and now when you go in the UK, you need like separate paperwork from the EU, because they're not part of the EU. They're their own thing.
oh yeah. Yeah, so disregard everything I said. I'm thinking of European Union touring, not UK touring. I guess UK touring is kind of the same, but not nearly as many countries. It's UK is England and Britain and Ireland, and
They got a good scene over there, though, man. There's this band that popped up on my radar called Devastator. Like, they got some real fucking sweet goat horror vibes.
yeah, you know more
Shout
about
out to Devastator.
you know lots more about the European scene than I do, man.
Like, man, it seems like they got like a bunch of small clubs, but the scene's pretty powerful in the UK.
I try to catch myself because I know sometimes I fucking come off as a know-it-all without knowing it.
Chris from Black Pestilence, what's going on, man?
Yeah, baby.
Hey.
We asked Chris to fucking jump into Horrify, and he was gonna jump in. He was gonna jump in for a little bit, but it was gonna be entirely temporary. It was on the basis of fully temporary because Mr. Valax has a lot of shit on the go, and if there's one thing he knows, it's fucking European touring, because that's like his whole aim is to keep getting Black Pestilence out to Europe as much as possible. So huge,
That's the ticket, man.
hell yeah, huge respect to fucking Chris and Black Pestilence. Thank you so much for fucking offering up your skills for the band. we would have loved to fucking work it out with you and jam with you, and we were really stoked. But what happened is at the same time, we were able to get who we're going to try out for our current bassist, and he is a far more permanent member because he's not in any other bands. And Chris is in Ravenous. Chris is in fucking Black Pestilence. They're fucking making moves nonstop.
Yeah, those are both powerhouse bands, man.
Fucking rights. Well, Chris, thank you for jumping in right at the end of our stream.
It's nice to see a friend.
It's always good to see you. It's always good to hear from you, buddy. We'll be back on Monday. We'll be back on Monday with Noah from Screams Media and from Dragon Corpse. Yeah, buddy, we start at 7. We start streaming at 7. Dragon Corpse is deathcore, and they are deathcore power metal.
They're extreme bardcore.
They are. Chris, we got to get you on the stream, buddy.
Hardcore.
We got to get you on the stream, buddy. We got to talk to you about some beautiful things that you do. Last time you were on the show was a while ago now, and I've got a lot better gear now. The video is going to be a lot better. It's just all working out a lot better now. So we got to set one of those up. But to close out our stream-a-leam here, we are going to check out some Dragon Corpse.
Yeah.
Where are these guys from?
So Dragon Corpse is I want to say Canadian because most of the members are Canadian, but they're from all over. They're an online project.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they actually haven't played any shows or anything because all of the members are from all over the place, and it would cost. Their vocalist is from Australia, and it would cost some money to fly Marty out. But after you hear these vocals and you hear this song, it would be. This would be a guy worth flying out for a show. This guy has become my new favorite fucking vocalist. And, yeah,
that was the Attack on Titan stuff. Yeah.
You're going to find out why in a sec. Marty Leith, if you're out there, notice me, senpai. Does the sound a lot better for this stream, Ryan? Everybody can hear everything all right?
Yeah.
Vlad, you can hear the music and everything all right?
Yeah, that's really good.
Hell yeah. Echoes are a thing of the past, baby. Breakdowns and Triumph.
That one from Demi Borgir to Mega Man real fast.
Yeah. Everybody have a rip.
Cheers. Fucking rock this.
And then we're grooving. Huh? What? Deathcore? And then it's all devil and Satan, and then all of a sudden it'll go right back into the grooving again.
Yeah, because they do the Cradle of Filth thing.
That's how you know it's power metal, because that's the sound of galloping horses. And that's the sound of horses galloping in slow-mo. There's lots of slow-mo in medieval times. I don't wonder how they did that.
Wizards.
Everything was a lot slower back in those times too. They didn't really have cars or anything.
Wizards and sorcery.
That was before they discovered the speed of light, so they didn't really know what fast was.
Metallica was on the money with getting their chugging inspirations from Machine Gun Fire,
Right.
war movies.
So that's Dragon
Leave
Corpse. There's
raising.
one more I want to show you guys because it's got some Marty Leith. Buddy, this guy. This fucking guy
Yeah.
right here. Oh! You son of a gun. Which song is it? I think it's this one. We should check this one. I think it's this one.
Their logo's fucking sick looking too. It's got like the dragon wings coming off it.
Right?
Alright, we need to do something about the video. What are we gonna do? We need ideas.
Birders, what are we doing with that video, huh?
We actually need an idea.
I don't know.
We need an idea. We can't do animated videos again.
Brothers, what are we doing with that video? This guy right here, he's going to be on our stream on Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, tight.
Sexy boy Noah, he's a champion.
Again.
Yes.
Cemetery, honestly. Just going to be in front of like a huge ass like tombstone. Nothing more metal than that, boys.
Noah's plan sounded like it sucked, bro.
No cemetery.
Yeah, no cemetery.
Okay.
Yeah, Noah. Fuck those guys. I don't think
I
this
love
is
that
the one.
bass.
This might be the one.
I'm here for the hand puppets.
Hardcore team for life, baby. This better be the one. I'm going to be pissed. There's one that has a really wild vocal line in the breakdown, and it is some of the greatest shit ever. It is exactly what I fucking love and try to go for. Are you fucking kidding me? Homeboy is fucking saying that the fucking cemetery idea sucks, and his fucking bedroom is an anime museum. Bro, keep your fucking hood up. Keep your hood up. Keep your fucking hood up. Play your fucking guitar parts. Play your guitar parts. Play your guitar parts and go to bed. I don't want to see you downstairs before morning again. Yeah, this is the one. I'm not going to be doing the highs. I'm talking more about this stuff.
I really hope you had to record this in an apartment. You're hilarious.
You just got Joel to do the highs.
He does really good highs. That's why he doesn't sing, because he sings too well for the band.
Tight.
Yeah. I want to know who made the sock puppets.
Probably Marty. Look at that guy. The graveyard was a wicked idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Sus. That was sus. I gotta admit, anime guy is kind of sus, all right? I'm not shitting on anime. I love anime myself. But
dude,
I'm not,
anime's in right now.
I'm not out here trying to tell homeboy that's covered in fucking tattoos and wants to hang out in the graveyard that that's a bad idea and then send my parts from my bedroom anime museum. But then again, actually, I probably would do exactly that because it's fucking hilarious. Let's be real. That's fucking hilarious. Love it. Brothers, what are we doing with this video? Fucking love it. All right, everybody. You guys have been fucking fantastic. This has been another episode of Trash Talk. This has been a long one because it's Vladdy Daddy. We love Vlad. Go check out Hooker Spit. Go check out the new Horrify video. Go check out our article, the article of Metal Sucks. We're going to be running through some of those bands on a stream real soon here when we get the time. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much for jumping in. Vlad, you're a fucking sweet little treat. You know that?
Hey, always a pleasure hanging out with you, buddy.
You're like sugar dipped in sugar.
Ooh.
Fucking son of a gun. Ryan, you too, buddy. Thank you, everybody who joined us. Like, follow, subscribe, please. All of it helps. All of it helps us get out to more shows. It helps us get better equipment. Everything goes right back into the show. So if you enjoy what we do and you want to see more, considering like, subscribe, and follow because it all helps. Go to the YouTube channel and drop some random comments on the videos and make fun of me if you want. That's cool too. I like that. I like that a lot. We're going to actually do that for a stream one day. It's going to be a fucking roast. The roast of Papa Trash, baby. Fuck yeah. I like that. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Have a great night. We'll see you on Monday.